I'm going to take the tune-up balls out of the bag, and I'm placing them, I'm doing both shoulders at once, placing them towards the top of the shoulder on each side. Some folks like to be in really close to the neck. I've started doing this recently and it's quite intense, but it feels really good in my body. Some folks like to be more in the middle of the shoulders. I don't recommend being right over the bone of the shoulder. That's just not very effective. So if you want a little more intensity and you're rolling upper traps, grab your block and we'll come down into our bridge pose setup. Take your two tune-up balls, tuck them into position against the top of the neck. You might press into your feet and lift the hips, sliding a block underneath. That's going to create more sensation. So if you get into this position and you're like, ooh, this already feels quite intense, don't use the block. Know that you can reach around and adjust the position of the tune-up balls at any point. Whichever version of the shape you're in, can you close your eyes down? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press the shoulders back into the balls. Feel that resistance, push down, down, down for 3, 2, and then ease off. Soften. Notice if you sink in a little deeper. Use this moment to take stock. Are you clenching the jaw or the inner thighs and pelvic floor? Relax, relax, relax. You might stay exactly where you are, or you might reach your arms up towards the ceiling. If arms are up towards the sky, maybe thumbs start reaching back towards the ground behind you. Again, never have to touch the ground. The further back I go in my body, the more sensation I experience. And then start swaying the hands forward again. Fingertips point up to the ceiling and maybe come down towards your hips. Just options. Go slow. Whatever version you're in, move slowly. I really encourage play. Get curious with the movement. You can try something that isn't exactly what I've suggested and just notice how it lands. How does it feel? And you keep the breath moving long. If it feels good in those upper traps to keep the hands reaching back and behind you, you might just stay, pause. Arms can collapse to the ground even if that feels okay. I've got a little bend in my elbows. And again, I'm just sitting, I'm just weighing down. Not so unlike our yin practice in myofascial release, this variety of it using tune-up balls. It is the tension over time that serves us. So spending time here with the pressure against the muscle tissues, the fascial tissues, starts to create those benefits, that increased hydration, that improvement of the slide and glide functionality of our muscles and connective tissues. If your arms are resting on the ground behind you in your upper traps release, you might roll the chin to the left and roll the chin to the right. Arms can be floating, arms can be out in a T position if the arms reaching back and behind you doesn't feel good. But just notice as you move your head left and right, I'm just letting the chin kind of loll towards the collarbone, one side and then the other. Feeling the pressure shift from the left tune-up ball to the right. Of course, I caught myself going really fast, so I'm going to try to slow it down. And next time your gaze comes back through center, pause. Can you flip your palms down towards the ground? Just notice how the shoulders move against the tune-up balls. And then flip your palms back up towards the sky. You can play with that a few times. Palms flip down and palms flip up. Maybe one more. And up. And then last option for movement here, you might reach hands back up towards the sky, fingertips pointing to the ceiling. And we'll just gently roll the wrists left and right, like you're turning a doorknob. Cross fibering, so twisting the fibers of fascial and muscle tissues around the prop helps to release those adhesions, those places of scarring where these layers of tissues have got stuck to each other. Let the wrists pause, palms turn inwards. Deep breath in, reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Pull the shoulders away from the tune-up balls slightly. Exhale, press the shoulders back into the props. 2 more. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, press the shoulders down. Last one. Inhale up. Pressing down. Hands relaxed down by your sides. We'll move slowly and gently. Reaching up to slide the tune-up balls aside. You can support your head, support your hips as you remove all your props and make your way down onto your spine. Might close the eyes down. Might let the head loll left and right. Or reach the arms up and take them back behind you. Just noticing if anything feels different after that work. If motion feels a little more easeful. If you feel like maybe you could fall right back asleep, even after intense sensation. Sometimes our nervous system immediately goes to craving rest and ease. So all those observations are valid. Let's take one last breath together. Big, full breath in through your nose. And maybe you sigh it out. Notice how you feel. Is there anything you can leave behind on your mat today so that you head into your world just a little bit lighter? Thank you so much, friends.